Alright, this should be a nice shit show.
Like
Bears team is beyond terrible, bro. Beyond terrible.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone.
Bro, I don't even have no money. I can't even. I tried to make a trade today. I don't have money to even make trades. I got 62.5 million in cap hit. I can't. It is what it is. I just got to roll with this fucking team, I guess.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here. Up to
Shit, you got Saquon.
A nice run here early.
I'll take a Saquon.
Play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Yeah, it's a lot of. It's week 4? It's been a lot of trades. I actually thought this was a fantasy league for a minute.
Montgomery on the counter. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
So I guess the trade committee is pretty lenient.
And it cost Montgomery 4 games early in the year, which kept him from repeating his 1,000-yard season.
Oh, okay, got you.
He still reached over 800
yards. Oh, that's good then.
42 passes, and is firmly entrenched as the Bears' top backfield option for his 4th season.
Here's the first carry for.
Got you.
He lost the football. It's loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
That's
and
fitting.
His crew will take over with a football at the 35.
Is that a fumble? Yeah, it looks like it was. All right, well, that's a great start. Sucks, really. You only get what? Yeah, that's my luck though. Oh, so hold up. You said you only get 3 uses out your plays. What's that? What do you mean? So they have a. Oh, you only get a. Oh, wow. What in the freeze pop is that? Oh, gosh. So not only am I...
Now Montgomery running right. They find some open field here.
Legends.
Taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early. And down to the 36-yard line here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3. This drive is pretty.
You a Bears fan?
It feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense at 5 straight runs.
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. From the 36, Fields. Wide open receiver.
Holding. It's holding. It's probably holding. Oh, okay. Only thing about fantasy drafts is just like will the league last? Like that's the problem that I'm running into right now. I'm in quite a few leagues right now, like 4. But hold on 1 second.
Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a Giant 1st down on a gain of 16.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The Giants at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season, and they fell in the opener. Got back on the beam with a win in week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team still getting to know each other. I'm not that concerned, and neither are they.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
The key here, as it usually is, protection. Love the design of this one because they leaked the running back out and sent him down the field. But you've got to give a quarterback time to locate him. They did for a nice play.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Is a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run with Dobbins. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
To throw again on second down. Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. Fields to Mooney for the Chicago first. These two teams all tied after one. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now Fields. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now Jones. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And the Bears will take over possession here up at the 44. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offensive coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled. No doubt about it, a really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there, holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. First down. Here's the run with Montgomery. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 49 yards on the ground for him so far.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big unable to complete it.
Fields on third down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
The Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Running for it, Montgomery. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. To throw is Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
To throw again on second down. Fields. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on third down, Fields. This will be caught at about the 3. And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
Montgomery will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we see James. He will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And Now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Throwing Jones. Pass delivered successfully to Knox on the out route. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. There he goes left side. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have the coach tell us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Santos with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys.
Oh, Jones has just thrown his throw. And they
come with another half of football left to play, because the way they're getting after it, partner, 30 points, 40 points, even 50 points, that type of a lead, not out of the question. And neither is another pick 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why. Two-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play, with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
They go play action here on first down. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Caught the defense napping a little bit there, expecting the spike, faked it, completed the pass.
You have to be prepared for everything nowadays. You can't just go off of the look, they're going to spike it and relax. Now they complete passes downfield, and usually in key situations, this is a tough one for a defense.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones, and that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Gano the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Fields now to throw. Got an open man. It's Pringle. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the 2nd half. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Jones throwing on first down. He'll find Dobbins out of the back. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. From just shy of midfield, Jones flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
On 3rd and 2, Jones. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
On 4th down, Jones. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have the Giants first down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk, 17 yards there on 4th down. They'll look to throw again. That ball caught by Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, 31-yard. Gano for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive. And try.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Chicago. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we see James. He will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at half. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Jones now on first down. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Hudson. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. Now a handoff for Dobbins. 54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. I guess give him credit for at least getting back to the line of scrimmage, Charles, because he could have easily lost a couple there.
He showed a lot of fight and grit on that run, and it's the type of play that coaches aren't going to wait for film session to praise. They're going to go to every position and say, that's the kind of effort we need from all of you.
Jones keeping it on the sneak. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That first down run could not have turned out worse for a defense, because when they came out on the field, their #1 mission, keep them stacked up close to their goal line, and at worst, create great field position for their offense.
Another carry for Herbert on 2nd down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Fields. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Brent Kern now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's Jackson to return. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10.
Wait for this.
Here's Jones, throwing to start the drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears will take over here just shy of the 30. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Fields on 1st down. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Running with Montgomery from the pistol. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Following the penalty, Montgomery. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 60 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for Chicago.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. On 3rd, here's an option play right. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
The Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal.
This to make it a 3-score game late. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From just inside the 20, a short kick.
Yo, my fault, man. I was on the phone. No, I'm not trying to waste time. I was just on a serious call, so I was trying to focus on the call and play the game at the same time.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it's a lot of dumb stuff that happened. That's probably roughing the passer. That's probably roughing the passer.
And the Giants are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Wait a second, they declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how anytime You lose possession of the ball.
I don't fucking know, bro.
You turn down a penalty that would give
I
you
don't know.
possession
My head,
back.
like, it was a
Let's
weird
make this simple.
conversation, bro.
Anyone
It's
who
just
plays the game,
my head ain't right now in the
football.
game.
Always take the football.
So that's why it seemed like I was taking long, because like I'm trying to focus. You know, friends going through divorce, so it's a lot.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference.
Yeah, I don't know why I declined it. I don't know why I declined it. brain fart.
Who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground.
Brain fart for real.
Trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes.
Ah, boy.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Especially with what's his face, good old
From the gun on third down. Fields.
that would have been an interception anyway. Good old Jay Fields.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now
Oh, look at this.
I think
Damn,
he
bro.
mishit him.
Like, I'm really...
Not good at all. Punt him just 24
Oh,
yards
boy.
there. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Catch made
Good
by
play.
Slayton. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. And my goodness.
Yeah, that's all Madden. That's just Madden interceptions.
And the Bearsons are going to take over at their
You know what's so crazy about this game? I had a game like this the other day where I had 4 pick sixes against me. Like, I lost 45-10 on just pick sixes. Like,
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And defensively, trying to beat the 2-minute warning with a timeout, and they do. Calling it with 2:04 left. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now
boy.
after the loss.
come on.
On play action, Fields.
Looking left side, and it's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
A give. This is Montgomery. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
107 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Montgomery on the counter. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st. Now a timeout called for by the defense.
This play call thing is crazy too, bro.
Over 50 seconds left to go in the
really.
game.
Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about.
GG's, bro.
Spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. They go down to a knee and a sigh of relief as they are into the win column for the first time.
Welp. So much for that. First win, y'all. In the new league. A lot of different stuff. Yeah. I don't know why. I mean, boy seemed cool. He was inviting me to his league and everything, and then, why not just finish the game? But it is what it is. What's the most I can do? 76%. 95%. Dang, my defense is lit. Base 4-3, run stopper. If I do this way, it's run stopper, power rusher, speed rusher. Let's do base 4-3. Yeah, let's see. I don't even know what to do with oh boy, Mr. Fields. I think I threw one interception. I'm not sure. What's his rating? It's 83. Let's do field general, improviser, run, medium. I need medium actually. Throw accuracy mid. Is he young? Yeah, he's young. But I don't want him to be superstar. That's just it, bro. I don't want him to be superstar. I need superstar on the other two. All right. Eagles about to play. So I'll see y'all another time.